Think salmon are just dinner? Think again. Today, we reveal the true giants caught on camera, from Alaska to Russia, and the legendary anglers who face them. Our journey begins in the heart of Nova Scotia, a land defined by its wild rivers and deep fishing traditions. Here, the Margaree River winds through lush valleys and rolling hills, its waters teeming with Atlantic salmon. It was on these storied banks, in the summer of 1973, that Ken Fraser would make angling history. His legendary catch would not only etch his name into the record books, but also ignite the imagination of anglers around the world. The story of Fraser's world record salmon is more than just a tale of size and strength. It's a testament to patience, skill, and the enduring spirit of the river itself. On that fateful day, Fraser found himself locked in a battle with a fish unlike any he had ever encountered. The Atlantic salmon on the end of his line was a true river giant, testing every ounce of his experience and resolve. For over an hour, Fraser fought the powerful fish, his arms aching and his heart pounding with anticipation. The riverbank drew a small crowd, each person watching in awe as man and fish struggled in a timeless dance. Fraser's vintage tackle bent under the strain, the line slicing through the water as the salmon made run after run, refusing to surrender. When Fraser finally brought the fish to shore, the crowd gasped. The salmon was a colossus, 79 pounds of pure muscle and wild energy. It was weighed and measured, and soon the news spread far and wide. A new world record had been set on the Margaree. To this day, no one has landed a larger Atlantic salmon on rod and reel. Fraser's achievement became a symbol of what's possible when preparation meets opportunity and when respect for nature guides every cast. Fraser's patience and deep connection to the river made his moment of triumph unforgettable. He understood the rhythms of the Margaree, the habits of its salmon, and the importance of conservation. His story inspired generations of anglers to approach the river with humility and wonder, knowing that every cast could bring the fish of a lifetime. Today, the Margaree remains a pilgrimage site for salmon anglers, each hoping to experience a fraction of Fraser's magic. Anglers still flock to the Margaree, drawn by the legend and the hope of matching Fraser's feat. They come from across Canada and around the world, their dreams fueled by tales of the great fish and the man who landed it. Yet despite decades of effort, none have come close to breaking his record. The river keeps its secrets, and the legend of Ken Fraser grows with every passing year. Ken Fraser's story is a reminder that sometimes the river gives up a true giant, and in that moment, a legend is born. His world record Atlantic salmon remains a beacon for all who seek adventure, challenge, and a connection to the wild beauty of Nova Scotia's rivers. In 1985, Les Anderson set out on Alaska's Kenai River and hooked into a king salmon that would make history. The battle was fierce. Anderson's rod bent double, the fish dragging his boat downstream. After nearly an hour, he landed a Chinook salmon weighing an unbelievable 97 pounds, the largest ever recorded. News of the catch spread worldwide, turning the Kenai into a pilgrimage for anglers. Anderson's story is a reminder, sometimes the biggest fish appear when you least expect them. On the Kenai, every cast could be the start of a new legend. Norway's Tana River is home to Europe's largest Atlantic salmon, and in 1929, T.H. Sand proved it. Battling floodwaters and a relentless fish, Sand finally landed a 68-pound salmon, a European record that still stands. The catch put Norway on the map for big-game anglers, and made the Tana a legendary destination. Sand's triumph is about more than size. It's about the thrill of the chase and the wild spirit of the river. The Tana's giants continue to inspire anglers across the continent. Deep in the heart of Alaska, where the wild rivers carve through untouched wilderness and the morning mist drifts lazily above the water, lies the legendary Nushagak River. This is a place where stories are born, where the line between myth and reality blurs with every cast. In 2007, A local angler, named Bill, set out for what he thought would be an ordinary day of fishing, unaware that he was about to make history. As the sun rose over the river, painting the sky in hues of gold and pink, Bill's line suddenly went taut. He had hooked into something extraordinary. The battle that followed was nothing short of epic. For 45 grueling minutes, Bill fought with every ounce of strength he had, his rod bending dangerously, as the massive fish surged and thrashed in the current. The river echoed with the sounds of splashing water and the shouts of encouragement from fellow anglers who gathered to witness the spectacle. Each moment was a test of endurance and skill. As Bill struggled to keep the salmon from breaking free, his arms aching and his heart pounding with adrenaline, the fish was relentless, diving deep and making powerful runs, refusing to surrender. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the battle ended. Bill managed to bring the giant salmon to shore, and as it was lifted from the water, the true scale of his achievement became clear. The fish was a behemoth, an astonishing 85 pounds, its silvery body shimmering in the morning light. Onlookers gathered around in awe, snapping photos and marveling at the sheer size of the catch. It was a moment that would be talked about for years to come, a new chapter in the river's storied history. Cheers erupted along the riverbank as word of Bill's incredible catch spread. Fellow anglers and locals alike celebrated the feat, knowing they had witnessed something truly special. Bill's story quickly became the talk of the town, inspiring both seasoned fishermen and newcomers to dream of their own legendary catch. The camaraderie and excitement on the river that day were palpable, a testament to the power of shared adventure and the thrill of the unknown. With Bill's catch, the Nushagak River's reputation as a river of giants was forever cemented. Anglers from around the world began to flock to its wild banks, drawn by tales of monster salmon and the promise of unforgettable battles. The river, already famous for its abundant runs and breathtaking scenery, now held an even greater allure, a place where the impossible seemed possible, and where every cast could change your life. This is the kind of wild, unpredictable adventure that keeps anglers coming back year after year. The Nushagak is more than just a river, it's a living legend, a place where nature's raw power and beauty are on full display. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a first-time visitor, the thrill of the chase and the hope of landing a fish like Bill's is what makes every trip unforgettable. The river's untamed spirit calls to those who seek challenge and reward in equal measure. On the Nushagak, every cast holds the promise of glory, and every angler becomes part of a story that stretches back through generations. Here, in the wild heart of Alaska, legends are made, and the next one could be yours. Scotland's River Tay is legendary, and in 1922, Miss Georgina Ballantyne made history there. She fought a massive salmon for over 2 hours, battling rain-swollen currents and exhaustion. When the fish was finally landed, it weighed 61 pounds, a UK record that stands to the day. Ballantyne's achievement inspired generations and earned her a place in fishing history. The mounted fish still hangs in a Scottish museum, a tribute to her skill and determination. On the Tay, every angler dreams of matching her legendary catch. Russia's Kola Peninsula is a land of extremes, where the untamed wilderness stretches as far as the eye can see. Here, in this remote corner of the world, the rivers carve their way through ancient forests and rugged tundra, creating a landscape both breathtaking and formidable. It's a place where nature still reigns supreme, and where Atlantic salmon grow to truly monstrous sizes, far larger than most anglers could ever imagine. In 2012, a seasoned angler named Alexei set out on what he thought would be an ordinary fishing trip, but as he cast his line into the cold, fast-moving waters, he had no idea that he was about to make history. After an hour-long battle against wild currents and the raw, relentless power of the fish, Alexei finally managed to bring a 70-pound salmon to the riverbank. The struggle was epic. His arms ached, his heart pounded, and every moment was a test of endurance and skill. The fish thrashed and surged, refusing to surrender, but Alexei's determination never wavered. News of Alexei's incredible catch spread like wildfire throughout the region. Fishermen and locals alike gathered to see the giant salmon, marveling at its sheer size and strength. The story quickly became the talk of the Kola Peninsula, cementing its reputation as a mecca for anglers seeking the ultimate challenge. For many, the dream of landing such a fish became an obsession, drawing adventurers from around the world to these legendary rivers. But fishing here is not for the faint of heart. The rivers are wild and unpredictable, their currents swift and unforgiving. The weather can change in an instant, turning clear skies into howling storms and icy rain. Anglers must be prepared to face biting winds, relentless mosquitoes, and the ever-present possibility of going home empty-handed. Yet, it's precisely these challenges that make the Kola Peninsula so alluring to those who crave adventure and the thrill of the unknown. Alexei's story is a testament to the enduring mystery and magic of wild places. Even in our modern world where so much has been tamed and explored, there are still rivers that hold secrets, still waters that shelter true giants. The Atlantic salmon of the Kola Peninsula are living proof that nature's wonders remain, waiting for those bold enough to seek them out. On the Kola, every cast is more than just a chance to catch a fish. It's a test of skill, nerve, and respect for the wild. Here, the river demands your best, and the rewards are nothing short of extraordinary. New Zealand's South Island is home to the mighty Rakaya River, where Ivan Donaldson set a national record in 1973. After an hour-long battle, Donaldson landed a 60-pound Chinook salmon, an incredible feat for the Southern Hemisphere. The catch made headlines and inspired anglers across New Zealand. The Rakaya became known as a river of giants, drawing adventurers from around the world. Donaldson's story is a testament to passion and persistence. In New Zealand, every cast could be the start of a new legend. From Nova Scotia to New Zealand, these legendary salmon remind us that the world's rivers are full of adventure and mystery. Share your biggest catch or wildest fishing story in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more epic tales from the world's wildest waters.